Have you ever wondered why Miku and any of her friends are always in space, or in a city, or in a big open landscape with nothing in sight? Every time I play Project Diva, I'm grateful there isn't a lot to distract me, but also, why are they in space? Is there some symbolism? Miku is either a god, or Miku is extremely lonely despite how popular she is. I've always found it super interesting, and with barely any research and technical knowledge, I want to know why. So I'll drag you on a journey of the process I went through while thinking. My first thought, out of all thoughts, went to symbolism. There are so many music videos where Miku is in space, or anyone else is in space. For example, and even and probably 33 more that I missed. She's also on a stage a lot, which makes sense with Miku since she's kinda a singer. But you know what's even cooler? A stage in space, like she did in Melt. Is Miku so almighty and all-powerful that her powers are too much for us mere humans, so she has to take over all of space? From what I can tell, no lore suggests he is supposed to do that. But symbolism, where was I? Space can symbolize the unknown, limited possibilities, and the future of human exploration. It's a dark, cold sea with no end in sight. Is Miku the shining light that brings humanity forward? I like the possible idea that Miku is the future of human exploration. In one way, she already kinda was. Humans explored, found out how to make singing computers all the way back in 1961, and 46 years later we got Hatsune Miku, who grew to be a global, universal icon across the entire planet. Fans from every corner gathered to share their love and joy over Miku. Humans explored, made something new and absolutely awesome, and once humanity ends, Miku ends too. Or maybe not. In 100 years, if Miku is still loved, maybe she's her own living entity, and if the Earth blows up, she'll wander in space, like she was always fated to do so. Speaking of the human relationship with Miku and space symbolism, limitless possibilities is maybe the most accurate symbolism. Miku can be anything, everything, and anyone. The possibilities are limitless. What are we doing now? Praising Miku or trying to figure out the science behind Project Diva music videos? Sorry, forgive me about the rabbit hole I nearly went into. If it wasn't obvious, I might adore Miku. My second thought went to technical limitations and challenges. The first Project Diva game was released in 2009, and I don't think graphics then were as good as now. During these past 15 or more years, technology has advanced a lot. Now, let's look at the first game a little bit more in depth, not too much. This was released for the PlayStation Portable, also known as a PSP, a device released between 2004 and 2005 worldwide. So it's even older, which means its graphical abilities are probably not all that exciting. But I'm not a tech nerd, I barely understand what my own computer sometimes does. And I have no concept of technological knowledge. Why is my RTX 4070 so impressive? It's just numbers and letters. Anyways, graphics. Between the time I spent thinking about why Miku is in space and me now writing this, I watched a really interesting video about early CGI, also known as computer-generated imagery, by Knowledge Husk. And this answered a lot of my questions, while also teaching me things about CGI I did not know about. For example, cities and space were super easy to render. Cities consisted of simple shapes and you didn't need a lot of details, which was way less computationally and graphically heavy. Same with space, there's nothing there, no reflections, no advanced shapes. It's so easy. Of course, there's a difference between 1970s graphics and graphics in 2000. This might explain why we can see detailed Earth in music videos and also big floating stages with bright lights. A stage would also be easy to render nowadays. having a static crowd where only the light sticks move, and a stage that never ever moves. Everything is contained into one little neat box. The most recent game to come out in the Project Diva series is Megamix Plus, which is something different from the regular Megamix, and it's again a different version based on the arcade Project Diva games. There's a lot of them, and it's confusing for someone who hasn't locked in crazy style on every Project Diva game ever. Anyways, in 2022 we have great graphics, so some music videos can have more advanced graphics. First music video that comes to mind is Ura Motor Lovers. There's a lot of movement, and also it's cel-shaded-ish? According to one wiki, it's also the first song to use toon shaders. What does that mean? I have no idea. I'm assuming it's a cartoony shader, the same way Minecraft shaders work. But hey, wanna hear the funny thing? This music video was released with the first game. So this is just proof I really don't understand graphics. But I'm glad the music videos look the way they do. There's less distracting items, meaning it's easier to focus on the gameplay. And also, if you're playing on a PSP, your hands won't be lit on fire. Side note 1 trillion. Has anyone who's ever played any Project Diva game had this funny feature if you focus on the game a bit too much, and when you finally beat the song your eyes do this weird thing? It's very mild and lasts for 3 seconds, but it still shocks me every time. And with that, I think it's time to conclude this video. Was it educational or entertaining? I don't know. I just hope you enjoyed it and that you'll have an amazing day. I'm off to Diva my project!